I think what intrigues me about Scholars Rocks is it almost goes back to dolmen stones, just these ancient stones that people would meditate. It brings us back to our primal roots. I like the fact that there's some human interaction with the stone, but there's also just the natural occurrence. To me, Scholars Rocks are a microcosm of things that happen in the ocean, brain coral, seaweed, microcosms, macrocosms, the cosmos. You know, it's really sort of a trigger for nature. It even starts to lead me into architecture, to rogue bees' nest, to all kinds of things that occur. I think I naturally was just interested in this interaction between man and nature, humans and nature. That I got a grant and traveled to Japan and Korea, and I went to look at gardens, ceramics, architecture, and dance. So I looked at a lot of rock gardens, and that was an influence. And I was showed early in my career at the Alan Stone Gallery, and one of the artists I showed with was Richard Rosenblum, who was collecting Scholars Rocks and very articulate human being. So it's a combination of all of that really got me interested in Scholar Rocks. And just and more than just Scholar Rocks, just this interplay between humans and nature. And I mean, as Jackson Pollock says, we are nature. Like at the moment, there's a big makers movement, and I've always been a maker. But it's a pushback against how much time we spend in this sort of virtual space, and we need this primal experience. And there's something especially about sculpture that's very physical that people respond to. I think what attracts me to the shape of Scholar Rocks is, and I find this, you know, even starting with my ceramics, I like to push the clay so that it does what's natural and unpredictable. That's what attracts me to the forms of Scholar Rocks, because they take all kinds of forms, really. Some are crazy intricate, some are simpler, but I think I like it when they're the most natural, and there's the most surprise and the most unexpected.